Imagine that you're Amazon and you have a huge warehouse of products coming in all sorts of different boxes. You're going to need to be able to distinguish one product from another very similar product. One way you can do this is by giving each product a code. The code that Amazon uses is actually called the Universal Product Code, or UPC. And each of your products is going to have its own unique UPC. So for example, if you have 4 water goggles and you're also selling 4 different coffee makers, you're going to need to have 2 UPC codes. The first you'll attach to each one of your water goggles, and the second one you'll attach to each one of your coffee makers. So the question is, where do you get this code? Well, you can't actually make up a random number. The UPC numbers that you see on every product are actually registered by the US government. In the 1970s, they handed a bunch of them to several companies who have been reselling them ever since. So you can now buy them from many different sources. Here are some websites that you can check out that sell UPCs, but you can also just do a search on Google for buy UPC code. Now I'm going to show you just how easy it is to buy these codes. I'm going to type in buy UPC codes, and here we'll see a bunch of different sites that sell them. So I'll click on one of them, it doesn't matter, let's see, let's try this one. And then I'll click buy UPC codes, I'll go down to the bottom, and I'll pay with a credit. Once I fill in this credit card information, they will send me the code via email. Now when you go to one of these companies and buy the rights to use a code, you're buying just that, the rights to use that UPC code on your product. What you will need though is to actually place that code on the packaging of your product. And you'll notice, a bunch of different companies do this. It's actually required. So you'll see here the UPC code for Snickers, for Kahlua, for hot dogs, and you're going to need to have one yourself on the packaging of your products. There are 3 ways to get that code on the packaging. The first is to get a label maker and print them out yourself. You can also generally have the UPC company mail you some labels if you'd like, or you can actually print them directly on the packaging itself. Once you've ordered your UPC code, you'll be able to list your product on Amazon and keep driving down Millionaire Drive.